Hello and welcome to Wireshark Certified Network Analyst video course. In this video, we will talk about Wireshark Expert Info Composite and we'll focus on the following topics: how to open and use Expert Info Composite, how to filter on Expert Info elements. We will describe each Expert Info element individually. There is a short quiz on this topic so you can test the skills learned in this chapter. Wireshark understands many types of TCP errors, like packet losses or retransmissions. If TCP settings allow analyzing TCP sequences, you will see different elements inside Expert Info window. The color of the Expert Info window shows us the highest level of information. Here you can see the available levels in the decreasing severity. So, for example, if the button is colored in yellow, there are no errors, but there's at least one warning. Errors usually indicate malformed packets or dissector error. Notes and warnings are both network-related issues, but notes indicate packets which consist of normal traffic, like retransmissions, which is a part of a proper TCP recovery. Chats show us information about the traffic flow, like a packet with TCP send flag set. Details contains all the events in the trace file, including comments, and packet comment shows us a list with all the commented packets. Click on it to navigate to the specified packet. Always verify notes and warnings while troubleshooting network communications. Expand a category and click on any packet to navigate in the packet list pane to this packet. Expert Info is just a guideline. You should verify manually the results as well. Don't just rely on what Expert Info tells you. To filter on packets which are listed in notes or warnings, use the filter TCP analysis flags. Now, let's analyze events seen in notes and warnings categories. In case of packet losses, recovery, or faulty trace file, you can see the following events. Previous segment not captured occurred when one packet is missing in a trace file. ACK lost packet occurs when Wireshark saw a TCP ACK but didn't see the acknowledged data. If you see lots of such events, the trace file could be faulty because a span switch could not catch up with all the packets. When you see duplicate ACK, that means that a host receiving data from another host believes a packet is missing. This is actually a packet requesting missing data. When 3 ACKs are sent, the sending host should retransmit the missing packet. Retransmissions are seen when Wireshark sees 2 packets with the same sequence number. It's generated when the sender doesn't receive the acknowledgement in a time dependent on the system. Fast retransmissions occur when Wireshark sees a data packet that someone requested through duplicate ACKs within 20 milliseconds. All those events except ACK lost packet are caused by an intermediary, switch, or router. Packets can travel different paths to reach the destination, so sometimes they can arrive out of order. Out of order events occur in this case. It's usually not a problem unless the receiver times out waiting for this packet. When a connection is idle, sometimes it's easier to keep the connection open than to create a new one. In this case, keep alive packets are sent. Events in this category aren't really a problem. If no keep alive packet is received, the connection is closed. If it's received, a keep alive acknowledgement is generated. Each side of a TCP conversation maintains a receive buffer called window used to temporarily store received data. If the application is picking up this data too slow, the buffer can eventually fill, causing a zero window condition. The receiving host cannot receive any more data until more space is available. Window full event can occur when Wireshark calculates that this packet will fill the available buffer space. Zero window conditions occur when the receiving host advertises a window size of 0 so it cannot receive any more data. This can be the cause of an overloaded host or a faulty application. Zero-window probes are generated by the sending host to check if other hosts have enough buffer space available. Those packets are rarely seen because the receiving host generates window updates more often. Zero-window probe ACK is a response to the previous event, and window updates are generated by the receiving host to indicate a new window size, and it's seen even in traces with no zero-window condition. When the connection is initiated again without being properly closed, TCP port reuse event occurs. The source of such events should be investigated. Sometimes smart routers alter the traffic in an inappropriate way if configured wrong. When TCP options contain 4 NOPs in a row, a misbehaving router is along the path. NOPs are used to pad the other TCP options, so having them means some options were stripped off. When enabling ARP IP duplication detection, you can see ARP spoofing attacks or misconfigured hosts. Such events are unlikely in a normal network, and they should be investigated when seen. In this video, we've talked about Wireshark Expert System, how to filter based on events, and we've analyzed the events and when they occur. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Bye.